Entering NHL for the first time left me with my jaw on the floor.
I'm Letizia, and in On My Way, me and 8 other international students take you along on our journey. From the first spark of an idea about studying abroad to building our lives in the Netherlands. If you're dreaming about studying abroad, you might recognize your own story here. In this episode, we focus on our first impressions of our studies. They're the reason we're here, after all.
So the first day when I walked inside of this building, I think it was this building, it was for the introduction week or study start week. It gave me a really good feeling. Like the whole atmosphere of the space is just really welcoming and nice and modern, and it doesn't even have a feeling of a school.
Entering NHL for the first time left me with my jaw on the floor. It's kind of bustling energy of people always sitting together to work on projects, and this idea of stuff going on all the time, and you kind of never get bored of this feeling.
I remember that first day for sure. I remember how I thought that this building is so confusing and that I will never get my way around it. It looked like a huge labyrinth when I first came.
So the very first day was the intro where I also sang, so that was a moment. I wanted to do it in as many languages as possible to kind of celebrate the diversity here at NHL Stenden.
So, how about that very first day on campus? How do you be the person you want to be?
I was kind of a bit stressed when I was walking into the room full of strangers, basically. I didn't really know what to expect, what kind of introduction, for example. Even though I had some friends from the study start week, it was exciting but also a bit stressful for me.
I feel like I just wanted to be myself and just dress in something comfortable to me and something that's typical for me.
I was confident that my ability to connect with other people would have helped me.
I think it was really important for me to wear something I would feel comfortable in.
What do you do on those first days of your studies? Well, pretty much get straight down to work. And that means dealing with assignments and group work.
We had to find a problem and then a solution to an issue we saw. So we talked about rushing into the class. So we basically suggested that the wireless map would have a live location. You could see where you are, but also where you are going. And we had to record a video. So yeah, that was really fun.
First time I had an assignment to do, it was in a pair with my Dutch classmate, and we really got along well. I'm more like an individual kind of type. I like to work on my own. It was a change, definitely, but it's also something good and useful that I think I will need in the future.
For me, group work sometimes can be challenging because of the people that are in the group. It depends on what people are there and what kind of personalities and how loud the people are. And so sometimes I struggle with that still, to speak up more. But that's one goal that I have for myself during the semester, and I've been getting better at it.
But something very interesting that I found is people come from very different backgrounds, and this kind of allows you to be the one that goes, okay, this one I know. This thing I don't know, does anybody know? Oh yeah, he studied this, so he might help. And then someone else steps in. And this kind of everyone bringing their own background, their own mindset, their own ideas. I think that's a big strength of this program, of this school in general.
My group mates, and this applies to every assignment really, they've been very open-minded and supportive, and so it was pretty easy to collaborate with them, really.
So it seems some things can turn out even better than you expected, especially when you look back and realize how surprised you were by the difference. It's when the strange becomes normal.
My course is a lot more practical than it has theory, and I would say it's a completely different thing from high school. I find it better, honestly.
I didn't know about guest lectures initially, that there were going to be people from the industry coming in, so I thought that was very interesting.
Knowing my way around the school, and also now I know what to expect from the classes and from the project labs, for example, which I didn't know at first. overall it can look a bit scary. It can feel sometimes uncomfortable, but yeah, I think it takes time and like eventually it will work out.
Really a place where anyone can find their little corner.
This was one part of our journey. Want to hear more? Watch the other episodes or chat with us.